Look at the picture. This wrecking ball, the hard steel ball that the construction workers use it to knock down the building. Could you describe the situation? There is an object, which is the wrecking ball, hits or crash into another object, which is the wall. حبايبي, when two objects crash or hit each other, we call it collision. This is the main topic of the lesson today. Collision. Collision is when two objects collide, hit or crash each other. Sometimes the two objects, one of them is moving and the other is not moving. The same like the wrecking ball, it's the moving object while the wall is not moving. A crash could happen, a collision could happen between a moving and a not moving object like the wrecking ball. So the wrecking ball is usually a very heavy steel ball, swings on a cable, and it helps the construction workers knock down the walls or parts of the building. This is the first situation when a moving object crash or hit or collide with a not moving object like the wrecking ball. The second situation, like in the cricket match. Cricket game is an unfamiliar game for you in Egypt, but it's popular all over the world. Look, the player is holding a bat, wooden bat, and it uses to hit the ball once it approaches to him. So there is a collision will be happened between the bat, the wooden bat that the player is holding, and the moving ball. So the second situation, collision could happen between two moving objects like the wooden bat and the moving ball. As I said, now imagine you are watching a cricket match and the cricket may be unfamiliar sport to you, but it's popular game all over the world. In cricket, they use wooden bat to hit the ball as the cricket player stands with the bat and moves it as the ball approaches at high speed. Now, what will happen when two objects collide? Or what will happen when a collision happens between the bat and the ball? Of course, the speed of the ball will change. The direction of movement will change. For example, the ball is moving in this direction. Once the player hit it with the bat, it will change its direction and move in the other direction with different speed. So the speed will change, the direction of the movement will change. Anything would happen? Yes, there is an energy transfer. What's the meaning of energy transfer? Let's see. Imagine you are watching a player hitting a ball with the bat. What will happen to the energy from the moving bat to the moving ball? Now I'm asking about the energy. Remember the energy, two types of energies, potential and kinetic. The kinetic is divided into light, sound, thermal and electric. Let's see what will happen to the energy from the moving bat to the moving ball. Of course, there is an energy will transform from the bat to the ball. But there is an energy transferring from the bat to the ball. Now, after collision is happened, what do your senses will observe? Of course, a ball is moving, so there is a kinetic energy happen. Of course, you will hear the sound of the bat while crashing into the ball, so you could hear sound. Now, you could recognize or observe the movement, the sound, and you are watching the bat while hitting, so now you are observing or using the sight sense. So again, what do you hear? You will hear the collision while happening. What do you see? You will see the ball changing its direction. You will see the speed change. What if a collision happened while you are riding the car? Now you are riding a car. Suddenly, for example, the car stopped. What will happen? Of course, your body will move forward and you will get harmed. How you have to avoid the collision, or how to avoid being harmed while collision? Of course, you have two equipments, a very important tools, حبايبي. The second one, the seat belt. Of course, you know you have to use the seat belt. Once you get in the car, you have to use the seat belt. Why? First, you will move forward. If the car stopped suddenly, your body will move forward, as a body in motion will stay or continue its motion until something stopped it, like the seat belt. The seat belt will prevent your movement forward. يبقى the seat belt will prevent you moving forward. So when the car stops suddenly, what keeps you in your place is the seat belt. The seat belts are used in cars to keep your body from moving forward. Do we have another tool? Yes. Look at the picture. What is this? It's the airbag. Of course you know it. The airbag looks like a large pillow made from thin nylon, and it could be found in the steering wheel, dashboards, seats and doors, and it inflates. Inflates means become big in size, as it will be filled with gas. Once the sensors in your car detect the collision, automatically the pillow or the airbag will inflate. Inflate means it will be filled with the gas. Why? To provide soft cushion. Then it will absorb the energy of your body. Once it absorbs the energy from your body, it means you will not move forward, because some of the energy is absorbed using the airbag. After that, it will deflate as soon as, or as fast as it inflates. It will deflate so you can get out of the car. So again, what are the tools could be found in cars to provide you or to prevent you from being harmed after collision? At the beginning, the seat belts will be used in cars to keep your body from moving forward. Then the second tool is the airbag that slows down the speed of the person that moves forward, as the airbag is like a big pillow to land against during a crash. The airbags inflate automatically when the sensors in the car detect a crash, as the purpose of the airbags is absorbing the energy of the car's impact. The airbags are made of thin nylon material folded into the steering wheel, seat, dashboards, or door. Okay? This sensor found in the cars will tell the airbag to inflate. Inflate means it will be filled with gas. Why? To provide soft cushion. And then the airbag will deflate almost as fast as it inflates. Why? The airbags have holes or vents. Vents means holes to allow the back to deflate so you can get out of the car. Okay? Every year, there are many accidents in which a train hits a car that may be stuck on the train tracks. The trains are much larger than the cars as the trains can travel at high speed. The higher the force when objects collide, the more dangerous it is. It means what? If there are two objects moving slowly, of course, if they collide, what will happen? Small damage, right? But if we have a big device or big vehicle with a little one, this one is moving with high speed. After collision, of course, a big damage will be recognized. Okay? So, do you think airbags on front of the train will help to protect people in car? Think about it. Now, have you ever saw this sign while riding the car? This sign has number, for example, 50 kilometers per hour. Do you know this sign? Do you know what does it mean? Yes, it means or it represents the speed that you have to follow and not exceed it.
تقدر تتابع كل دروسك على تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا، المستقبل يبدأ الآن.